See that? See that, guys? All the way in the corner. Mets, Phillies, baby. Mets, Phillies. Phillies are definitely going to take, well, we're hoping 2 out of 3 so we can at least jump back in the race. But I'm not here to talk about baseball right now. But like the jersey, Wilbert Montgomery, I believe, beat the Cowboys 20-7 in 1980's NFC Championship. But I'm not here to talk about that either. I'm just here just to talk about, well, the post game of the Redskins Giants. From what I saw, Giants looked good enough to be a contender, but not contender enough to make it into the playoffs, enough to disrupt Eagles and Cowboys records. But from what I saw with the Redskins, there's no way they're even coming close to winning the division. I mean, Skins fan said a while ago, even before the season even started, that the Redskins were the best team in the division, and we had no quarterback, no wide receivers or anything like that. And from what I saw, Jason Campbell looked like a high school player. I mean, I was at work, so I didn't even catch the entire game, but from the highlights and what Philly Freak 93 was telling me, Redskins didn't even have a touchdown till the second quarter. And I'm sure, and don't know why, they gave Portis enough. They should have used their tight end much more. Campbell actually should have threw more than 5 yards every play, but that was the biggest, well, almost second biggest, almost the biggest, not moving the ball. But the biggest, I think, was the Redskins have no defensive line. I mean, I could see you guys had Daniels, I don't know his first name, but go down. And that really sucks because I want every team to be healthy. And but unfortunately he was maybe out for the season. I'm not sure. But you guys brought in Jason Taylor, and last night I didn't even see he got into any plays. I mean, Landry got hurt. Hopefully he'll be all right. But that's what I'm looking for. Just everybody staying healthy. But the Giants played good. I don't know how Eli did his thing, but Burris had 10 catches for 133 yards. Definitely, I have no idea why. Jacobs had over 115 yards. Their defense kind of stood out a little bit, but 16-7 isn't a very good score. But the score made it look like it was much closer than it was, because to me it looked like the Redskins, played like a high school team. Zorn, I feel, was lost. I mean, even Al Michaels and John Madden were saying that that they're not good, and well, I don't think they said they're not good, but Zorn, they said he looked lost. The play calling was bad, but there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, I'll give the props to the Giants for winning the game. I don't know why, but that's all I really had to say about that. Secondly, I'm just going to try to swing through the division. Dallas, I hear already a couple videos about people saying about the Cowboys are going to kick our ass and stuff. To be honest, if I was a Cowboys fan, I would be more worried about winning our first game against a team that looks to be pretty bad, that might beat us. I mean, it goes the same thing with us and the Rams. I mean, you guys have a very good team. Super Bowl caliber team. I mean, but the thing that you have to look over is the bad teams. Like, I mean, sure, you guys may be able to beat the big dogs, but can you beat the little guys without being overconfident? I mean, the Browns are a very good team. I mean, they had Braylon Edwards, Joe Jurevicius, and even Stallworth. I mean, you got 3 good wideouts. Jamal Lewis can even catch the ball. The Browns have a good offensive passing line. I mean, all they do is pass the ball because, I mean, they have a quarterback that all he does is good at throwing the ball. But even your secondary is average, but I don't know if you guys are going to be good enough to overlook this game to be worried about playing us. What I feel, if Dallas does not take this game for granted, they're going to lose. I mean, possibly maybe 24-14, 24-17. But I mean, if they do stay focused and play the game right, they can pull it out. I mean, I don't want it to happen. I mean, who knows? I would never want this to happen, but they may blow them out 45, 48, nothing. I mean, it's the NFL. They have the players to do it. I mean, but Eagles fans, let's not hope that to happen. But, I mean, other than that, that's really all I have to say about the Cowboys-Browns game. To me, the Browns need the win. So Dallas comes in playing us 0-1. But here's the real thing why I made this video. I'm just haven't made a video in a while, so I'm just gonna lay it out there and tell you what I thought and what my expectations are with the Eagles-Rams game. Now, the same thing goes with the Browns and the Cowboys. I mean, the Eagles, don't get me wrong, are a very good team. But it's the same applies. If we overlook them, we could lose to them. And, I mean, when you look at it, I mean, Steven Jackson just got I don't know if it's a huge deal, but he definitely got a deal. He's one of the best running backs in the league. You got a top 10, maybe top 5 receiver if you're looking to push it, Torrey Holt. And even you got a top 15, top 10 quarterback in Mark Bolger. Now, we won 17-16 in 2005 against them, and it was, I guess, Bolger, Jackson, Holt, and Bruce, but now Bruce isn't there, and their defense was much better at the time. I mean, do I see now that they're going to go 13-3 again? No, not at all. Possibly 7-9 maybe, because other than that, I mean, the Eagles, the wide receiver core is suffering, and Deshaun Jackson's, the way it's looking now that Brown's Mark Doubtful is going to be the number 1. I don't know who's going to be the number 2, maybe Basket or something, but for me, I think that the Eagles will pull it off easily. Westbrook probably a lot of touchdowns, because maybe 2, 3, over 100 yards definitely, because last year the Rams had terrible rush defense, 21st in the league. So, and our secondary isn't good enough to stop Holt, and I don't know who the Rams took as their wide receiver, the kid from Houston. But other than that, I think Jim Johnson is going to blitz a whole lot. Special teams, I'm actually looking the most forward to. With Jackson and punt return, Dempsey kick return. But the thing that I'm very, very looking forward to is the Rams are gonna get to a point where they're gonna need to start throwing the ball. So I'm gonna look like the Holt Samuel matchup definitely. I mean, you got a good possession wide receiver, kind of spectacular wide receiver, top 10 against a lockdown corner. Now, what I'm seeing now, the Eagles are coming 1-0 against the Cowboys. And hopefully our momentum carries over and beats the Cowboys. But I can't talk about that yet. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to give a shout out to Philly Heat. Also, I'd just like to say, Eagles, Super Bowl champs, and that I'm thinking possibly 27-17 Eagles. Alright guys, this is Philadelphia 22. I'm out of here.